My name's Amber Chin, and today we're going to be talking about the Kaufman Test of Educational Achievement, also known as the KTEA 2. The purpose of the KTEA is an individually administered measure of academic achievement for ages 4.5 through 25. KTEA 2 covers areas in math, reading, written language, and oral language. The breakdown of the areas tested in the KTEA2 is reading, which tests letter and word recognition and reading comprehension, math, which tests math concepts and applications, and math computation, written language, which tests for written expression and spelling, and oral language, which tests listening comprehension and oral comprehension. The test is available in two versions: the brief form, which assesses the achievement domains in reading, math, and written expression, and the comprehensive form, which covers a wider range of achievement domains and provides an analysis of student errors. The materials needed for the test are easels containing 14 subtests, students' response booklet, the administration CD, a puppet, object color and letter cards, record forms, the manual, the norms book, and a primary pencil. Next, we have a picture of the recommended seating and materials while examining a student. Child and examiner should be seated directly across from each other with the easel right in between for easy access for both the child and examiner. The examiner should also have the record form, taking record of each answer provided by the student. Here we have an example of what the teacher would see on her end. Provided above is an example. The teacher would read the example to the student and provide an opportunity for the student to answer the question, ensuring that he or she understands the instructions provided. Administration time. Each of the 4 domains takes an average of 10 to 35 minutes to administer depending on the grade level. Administration time varies depending on the student's personality, mood, and rapport with the examiner. There are 2 types of scores for the KTEA2. There is a raw score, which represents the number of items passed on the assessment. This is computed by subtracting the number of incorrect responses from the number of the highest item attempted. Next is the standard score. Teachers must reference the tables in the KTEA2 norms book. The teacher must find the standard score, and the teacher must decide whether to use age-based or grade-based norms. Here is an example of where the raw and the standard score would be located on the KTEA test. On the left, we have the raw score, and on the right, the teacher would provide the standard score. Interpretation. Raw scores on the test are not directly interpretable. The standard score is a very useful type of derived score. It tells the distance of the student's raw score, taking into account the standard deviation, degree of variability, of the distribution of raw scores. There are 5 steps of interpretations. Step 1, interpret the comprehensive achievement composite. Step 2, interpret other composite and subtest scores. Step 3, identify strengths and weaknesses among all composites administered. Step 4, identify strengths and weaknesses among all subtests administered. And Step 5, determine significance and unusualness of planned comparison. Overall, the KTEA2 measures 4 academic domains: reading, mathematics, written language, and oral language. It covers grades K through 12. It helps evaluate interventions or programs, make placement decisions, and helps with program planning for all students. This concludes my presentation for today. If you'd like to know more about the KTEA2, please look up the KTEA2 Kaufman Test of Educational Achievement 2nd Edition Manual. Thanks. Bye-bye.